Well, we are on day 9 of the General Assembly's 2021 session. I'm Todd Gackey, Director of Government Relations, joined by Josh Hetzler, our Legislative Counsel. Wanted to give you a quick update on some things that have happened this morning, some legislation involving vaccines and exemptions, as well as education. So Josh, can you bring us up to speed on what happened this morning dealing with vaccines?
Sure. The Senate Education and Health Committee heard two bills this morning dealing with religious exemptions for vaccinations. And they were both brought by Senator Mark Peake, very similar bills. The first thing about the bills, it said parents still have the opportunity for a religious exemption for vaccinations for their children who go to school. Normally they already have that, but during a public health emergency that's declared, they technically don't have that religious exemption anymore. So this bill simply restored that. It made sure that just because it's a public health emergency doesn't mean you don't have religious liberty rights. The second thing was that during a pandemic or a public health emergency, under current law, the Commissioner of Health can actually require everyone to get a vaccination, for example, a COVID-19 vaccination. Well, this would ensure that even during that time, the religious exemption would remain in place so that people with conscientious objections wouldn't have to do that. Now, unfortunately, both bills failed to pass on party line votes, with the Democrats voting to defeat those. So that's some unfortunate news for today.
Yeah, and for all of you parents who are interested in education, about having your children go back to in-class learning, there was a bill in the Senate that was heard this morning, Senate Bill 1303, patroned by Senator Donovan. The bill was essentially passed by for the day. It would have allowed these localities to decide or provide an option for parents to have their child go back to in-person learning or virtual. So it's giving an option to these parents. And some localities actually already are providing that. Some localities in Northern Virginia, like Fairfax, however, do not. All students have gone virtual. So this bill is really going to provide an equal playing ground for all of the different localities across the state. We're going to be watching this bill to see if it does come back up on the docket next week. We hope it does. This is a good bill for parents all over Virginia. There's still a lot more going on. There's still a lot more session to take place. So we really do encourage you to follow us on Facebook, go to our website, sign up for email alerts so you can read and see what's going on in Virginia during this session.